Hey guys, it's Jade, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing 12 ways that we can celebrate Earth Day at home this year. As you know, we are kind of in a different situation than we have been in past Earth Days. We are all safe at home, social distancing, isolating, so things like biking to work or walking to the train station or, I don't know, going to an Earth Day event are definitely out of the picture. So while staying put is probably one of the best things that we can do for the Earth right now, if you want to go above and beyond, I have put together a list of things that we can do to celebrate. If you're new here, then my name is Jade, and on my channel, every day is Earth Day, and I don't think that we have to be perfect to live a more eco-friendly life, but I do think that we all just have to be trying to be a little bit better together. So if you believe that too, then make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my new videos. Number 1 is to calculate your ecological footprint. So the quiz that I'm showing you right now is something that I actually take time to time just to remind myself of how I could be doing better, what's really within my control right now, and just keep tabs on my lifestyle. So this quiz will walk you through your food, your housing, your transportation, and other lifestyle factors to put together just kind of a general score for you made out of Earths. This is a great way to just kind of see how your lifestyle really measures up and get a big picture on where you could improve. And this is also a great conversation starter if you share it with your friends and family. Number 2 is to make an eco resolution. And this is something that I kind of borrowed from Gretchen Rubin. She's an author on habits and happiness, and she says that using holidays as landmarks is a great way to rethink your goals for that particular thing. Like something that she says is to use Labor Day to set goals for your work year. Maybe you could use Earth Day as a reminder to set some green goals for yourself. Is there a habit that you've been wanting to pick up but you just have never really found the motivation, or you just don't really know when to start? Then maybe Earth Day would be a great day to just get that little extra kick of motivation and inspiration and decide to start on that day. If you need some ideas, maybe you could do something small, like saying that you're only gonna eat plant-based breakfast from now on, you're gonna ditch paper towels, or maybe you want to start an indoor herb garden for yourself. Number 3 is to go plant-based for the day. I know it's really intimidating to make a huge diet switch and stick to it, and it's just, a lot to rethink your entire diet if you want to be more eco-friendly. While cutting out meat and poultry for the long term is definitely the best way to go for the environment, it might not be the best way for you, or you might not think that it's attainable. But could you do just one day? Meat and poultry require way more resources to grow than plants. And that's simply because those animals need to eat those plants in order to get to the size that we need to eat them. And this means that their carbon footprints are bigger. So if you need some inspiration for how you could cut out meat for the day, maybe you could have some oatmeal for breakfast, a yummy salad for lunch, and maybe a bean chili for dinner. Number 4 is to get outside or plant a garden if you have access to the outdoors right now. Gardening is a great way to connect with the earth and connect with the food that you're eating. Not to mention it greatly cuts down on the amount of travel that your food takes to get to your plate. Number 5 is to start composting. Composting can be a bit of a project to start, but once it's started, it's not that hard to maintain. It takes just a few minutes every day or a few minutes every week, and really, after you get it started, it's not that big of a deal. The hardest part is the researching and figuring out what works best for your situation. So maybe you could set aside some time on Earth Day to finally figure out the best way to compost for you. Number 6 is to unplug for the day. So maybe you could try reducing your energy consumption for the day by unplugging all unused appliances, reducing screen time, and just generally enjoying some analog activities. And this might not be for everyone. It might not be possible for everyone if you need to work or take classes online right now. But if you can spend some extra time off of your computer, away from your TV, and unplug anything that is not being used, you could cut down on your energy consumption just a little bit for the day. Number 7 is to switch your bills and statements to electronic versions. If you haven't already done this only takes a few minutes. It's really pretty simple and it will save a lot of paper and it can really streamline and simplify your mailbox for you. Number 8 is to do a trash audit. And this is not glamorous at all, but you also don't have to get that dirty. Just take a look into your kitchen trash can and see if there's anything in there that's recyclable or avoidable, and maybe plan to make a few swaps for some of the most common items in your trash can. If you need ideas, I have many videos talking about zero waste and low waste swaps that you can check out. I'll be sure to link them in the cards above. Number 9 is to plan a few energy saving swaps. You could take a walk through your house and just make a few notes. Do you have any light bulbs that are not LEDs that could be changed out once they're done? Are your windows drafty and need to be better insulated? Have you been meaning to look into solar panels? There are many small ways and big ways that you can increase your energy efficiency, and maybe just taking the time to plan for those switches on Earth Day could make it a little bit easier in the future to actually follow through with them. Number 10 is to throw an Earth Day party at home. And no, I'm not saying to invite people over. Definitely just do this with your household or whoever's been isolating with you. But I think it's something that's light and fun and something that maybe we all need right now. It's just a little something to celebrate. Maybe you could get dressed up in your pre-owned best and throw on a documentary to watch with people over Zoom, or just talk about your ecological footprint quiz results with them. Just something fun to connect with people, keep it lighthearted. Number 11 is to join an online Earth Day event. And I've gotten an email about one event that I will leave the link to down below, but basically in-person events are moving to online platforms, and these are like panels with experts or rallies, just the things that would normally be happening on Earth Day are happening virtually now. So I'm sure there are many more out there that you could look up and join, or maybe you could even start one with your own local community. Like maybe if you normally do an event in person, you could do it online this year. And number 12 is to read a book or watch a documentary, or just generally brush up on your eco knowledge, your green knowledge. And this is something that's pretty easy to do now. I have a video on 5 books that every zero waster should read, but there are also other YouTubers out there making free content that's great and just some food for thought for you. Of course, there are plenty awesome documentaries and articles out there that you could be reading too. If you like this video, then I think you'll like my most recent low waste swaps video, so I will link that right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!